I remember hearing the crowd cheer louder as time ran out. All my teammates were rushing to the goal with intensity to finish the game strong. These were the best years of my life. For 5 years, I played lacrosse for my school. It was the most physical sport I have ever played that has required a lot of skill. It trained me to have a lot of endurance, control, and focus. However, I would not have these skills if I did not learn the basics. And today, I'm going to show you how to manage the ball in the pocket, scoop the ball if someone fails to catch it or simply drops it, and the precise throwing and catching techniques that you need to play the game. So, what is lacrosse? Lacrosse is a team sport that can be played indoors or outdoors, and all you really need is the lacrosse stick and a lacrosse ball. So the structure of a lacrosse stick is simple. So you have the head of the stick that has a netting, which creates a pocket. We have the handle or the shaft, and then we have the butt ends or the end caps that protect us from the metal on the inside. So first, I'm going to demonstrate how to cradle. Cradling is the process of keeping the ball inside the stick. So I like to cradle with this part of my hand. I only use my wrist, and I loosely grip with this hand on the end. So you can go forwards or backwards. If I'm in a situation where I feel like someone is trying to take the ball from me, I will cradle in front, or sometimes I will cradle to the side, or I will simply just switch off to my other hand. Everybody grips a stick differently or cradles differently. It just mainly depends on how comfortable you are and what kind of situation you are in. So next I'm going to explain how to scoop. Scooping happens a lot. It happens when people fail to catch the ball or just drop it. We go by a phrase called get your butt down. It applies to this butt and your own. So I will go ahead and demonstrate that. Your goal is just to position yourself as low as this is. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ball on the ground. I know you can't see it probably that well, but I'll try to demonstrate. So the ball is on the ground. You want to position yourself angled, and you want to go down. I always like to finish with the cradle. It just lets me know that the ball is in my stick. So I'll go ahead and do that one more time. So you want to angle yourself, make the butt go down of the stick, and lower your body as well. So that is scooping. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how to pass. I do not have somebody to pass with, so I will do my best to demonstrate this as well. But your goal is to look at your target and approximate just how much force you need to put on your stick and your body so that you can launch the ball. So I'm going to demonstrate how I would pass. I'm going to pause at a certain point because I do not have somebody to pass to. So this is how I would pass. So as you can see, I moved myself forward. I moved one of my legs. It's not specific which one that you will pick. I also prepared myself with a cradle, just to know that it is in my stick. It helps me secure myself and know that it is indeed ready to be launched. Because if you try to just go like this, you don't really have as much power. So those are my tips with passing. Just make sure you are looking at your target and focusing on just how much force you want to put into the throw. Next, I'm going to explain how you can catch the ball with just some basic tips and tricks. What you want to do is you want to look at your target and look at the person who's getting ready to throw the ball. And once they throw the ball, you need to put your attention on where the ball is going and just where it is traveling. You also want to make sure, this is very important, to keep the stick positioned far enough from you so that if the ball is coming towards you, it is going to land into your stick and not hit yourself. So some things that I do when a ball is coming my way, I will either angle my stick forward and come backwards and catch the ball, or my stick will already be back here and I will kind of swoop it into my stick. It just depends on what you do. There is no specific way on how to catch a ball. The only thing that I would give as a tip is to make sure that you cradle it in, because that's how you know that it is really in your stick, or else it would just fly out. So now that you know the structure of a lacrosse stick, you should have a better idea as to what each part is meant for, and the basic ball skills of cradling, scooping, passing, and catching. So go outside and see what you've got. It may not be easy at first, but once you throw the ball in the net, or if you make that winning shot for your team, you'll see that all that practice made it worth it. I know it did for me when I scored in the last couple minutes of the second quarter when somebody dropped the ball and I caught it. Thank you.